Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Friday, October 5. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark has welcomed news carried Wednesday by international business magazine Bloomberg that the Jamaica Stock Exchange is the best performing exchange in the world for the past 5 years. He made the call for more Jamaicans to grab onto opportunities created by the government to allow for greater economic independence.
Well, a key plank in economic opportunity for all is to ensure that more and more Jamaicans own a piece of our economy.
Minister Clark stated that government is moving to increase the distribution of the wealth of the country.
The policy is going to be oriented around ensuring that the participation in the ownership of equities and of companies and of stocks is broader tomorrow than it is today, to ensure that the gains are shared by all.
He was speaking on Thursday at a Kingston Rotary luncheon. The management of China Harbour Engineering Company, CHEC, has assured the government that all will be done to meet the December deadline for the completion of the Mandela Highway project. This assurance was given on Wednesday at a meeting convened by government officials in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and the Office of the Prime Minister. The meeting was called to discuss the recurring work stoppage by employees on the Mandela Highway Improvement Project who have complained of low wages. Officials from the Ministry of Labour and Social Security and the National Works Agency were also present at the meeting. It was revealed that no formal complaint has been made to the Labour Ministry. However, resolution of the matter is necessary in the national interest. CHEC reported to the meeting that rates are paid based on industry standards. The construction company noted that work on the Mandela Road project continues even though approximately 20 drivers were not operating as scheduled. The government will continue to monitor the situation. More wards and inmates in correctional institutions are set to benefit from academic and vocational training and certification over the next 2 years. A memorandum of understanding was signed Wednesday among the Ministry of National Security, Department of Correctional Services, and Heart Trust NTA for the training to take place up until May 2020. The agreement also provides for the continued professional development training of staff at correctional institutions. This latest MOU follows the conclusion of a similar successful agreement. It is being funded by the Heart Trust NTA. Mr. Spencer, in his address at the signing, said the government wants to ensure that when inmates leave correctional institutions, they are better equipped and ready to contribute positively to society.
We are focusing in the ministry and broadening the horizon for academic work.
An agro-park for the cultivation of mangoes for export to the United States of America is to be established early 2019. The 500-hectare agro-park is to be situated within 2 parishes, St. Catherine and Clarendon. Agriculture Minister Audley Shaw, in making the announcement, says the island can export about 261 metric tons of mangoes annually to the United States. Minister Shaw also advised that for fresh mangoes to be exported into the United States, there are certain rules which have to be followed.
If you want to take maximum advantage of export opportunities into developed countries like the United States, you can't just go pick some wild mango off the trees. Right? You have to demonstrate to them that you have properly managed mango orchards that are cared for properly, the proper cultural practices are in place, and on that basis, that is the opening of the opportunity to them.
The minister was speaking at an agricultural forum held at the Medallion Hall Hotel in St. Andrew on Wednesday. The Primary Exit Profile PEP website is now fully operational, providing several resources such as sample questions and resource guides. It may be accessed at moey.gov.jm/PEP. A PEP software application will also be available in the next 2 weeks. This follows the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information's efforts to continue the preparations for the administration of PEP. The Education Minister, Senator Ruel Reid, says the ministry will also be continuing its weekend PEP camps for students, parents, and teachers.
The final set of key resources will be the official practice booklets and answers to both teachers and students, for which distribution will commence this week. So essentially what I'm saying is that we have advanced the resources that we are making available to our stakeholders.
The minister was speaking at the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information's quarterly press conference on Wednesday. Senator Reid says during the last 8 weeks, the ministry has distributed PEP practice items, registration manuals, and sample test books to primary schools across the island. And finally, Carnival Horizon has made its maiden visit to the island earlier this week, stopping at the Ocherias Pier in St. Anne with over 4,000 passengers. Horizon is Carnival's newest and biggest ship in the company's Vista Luxury line. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett was present to officially welcome the passengers and crew members to the country.
We are delighted that it is on time and that there was absolutely no slippage at all in terms of the timetable. That's going to add value to the destination. That's going to add income to a large number of people in the community.
There is a commitment that the Horizon will join its sister vessel, the Carnival Vista, as regulars on the Western Caribbean itinerary. The government, through the Port Authority of Jamaica, has been upgrading the island's ports to ensure that cruise line owners select the country as one of their destinations. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.